How are we going, folks? Now the day's come. As you know, I've been talking about these autonomous mowers that we got in the background and brought down by Batmo. That's Darren, folks. Well, he's come today to pick them up. Now we're going to learn a little bit more about them. I'm going to talk to him and see what else we can learn about these wonderful machines, and I have fallen in love with it. So not only are we going to learn, I'm going to try and swindle him or sweet talk him into leaving one behind. So let's not waste any more time. Oh, the horse has turned up as well. Let's go and meet Darren. Oh, hey, Darren, how are you, mate?
Hey, Vasily.
Leave it alone for a second.
It's time to go home.
Oh, bugger me. How are you, mate?
I'm very well. And yourself?
Oh, look, a lot better, meaning the grass has been amazing. And no jokes aside, folks, as I said already, but not happy today.
The weather's great.
It is, but the mower's going. That's the problem. And now, when you first brought them here, I did tell you that I went to one of the conventions years ago and saw them all in action. Back then they had the wires around the perimeter.
Yeah.
And obviously they've come far leap in advance in their technology. But I didn't really think it was going to be able to mow it so well and to create that checkerboard finish, which is just, you know, it's an amazing sight to have. And it's something I haven't seen here since I've moved in. So, yeah.
Look, the satellite technology that's coming over the last couple of years has certainly made huge changes to these mowers.
Yeah.
They now understand where they're mowed,
yeah,
when they need to go and mow,
yeah,
and directions. So you can have your checkerboards running in whichever way that you want them to be. So you can line them up with a house, you can line them up with whatever you want it to do.
The property boundaries,
so where you walk out at the same time, so you see that all the time. So the understanding of no more cables in the ground, look, there's still certain limitations to that under trees and stuff like that. We certainly have some limitations with certain types of mowers.
Yep.
But the vast majority of our properties these days can go with the satellite wire-free installation.
Well, this size here, I've got two here. Explain to us.
Yep.
You've got the Kress model and you've got the Husqvarna. They both have similar sort of area coverage. Now these are quite a large unit. Basically, they do a large area, but they don't all come this size, do they?
No, definitely not. So we have units that can maintain as small as 400 square metres all the way up to 17 acres. So it just depends on the property of the size that we need and making sure that we assess the site to suit those requirements.
And trees and obstacles, they reduce the overall size. So that was me trying to understand the whole unit.
Yeah.
So we're talking, for example, the Kress model, that does up to 24,000.
That's 24,000 square metres, the unit that we've got out on demo at the moment. And with the Husqvarna, that one will do up to 16,000 square metres. So what they work out is that's over a 48-hour period in a nice big square open space without any obstacles. Yeah. When there's obstacles like all your trees, different shapes and that.
Pipes and rabbit holes.
Exactly, we reduce that down. So doing site assessments for us is really important to make sure that we size the right mower for the right site. It doesn't mean because you've got 400 square metres of lawn that's all the mower that you need. Yeah. Otherwise you're running it 24/7, 7 days a week, and then you're going to get disappointed with its overall longevity and its performance.
So you basically structure it so it can work 2 days a week on average, 3 days a week if you like, or only a certain amount of hours per day.
Hours per day. They are made to mow 2 to 3 times a week, especially during our growing season, because as most people know, when you're on your mower, you turn around during growing season and it looks like it's already been growing for days. So we want these mowers to only take off a couple of mil each day. So that's what they're really made to do. You got a freshly cut lawn looking beautiful every day of the year.
You remember when you first got here?
It was a paddock. It was a paddock, and I was a bit worried about whether they'd actually get through the long grass. So
we did go around there, folks, and we did chop it down. We brush cut it and things, and we left a lot of the grass clippings, as you see right in front of us here. We've got the grass clippings, and it's slowly chewing through it. It doesn't look like it at a glance, but I know this was actually quite high. It was sitting quite high. We had it up next to the tree. I pulled it all away and spread it out in a little bit of rain, and our friend Krishna is helping us with it. So that's my autonomous mower, mate, if you like it. What does it cost me? A bit of poo? Well, that doesn't cost me anything, really.
Well, I don't think your horse normally keeps up, because when we arrived, it certainly wasn't looking like it was keeping up to your lawn.
There's no comparison here. Oh, look, he's not liking that. He can keep up.
He wants some long grass back.
He does, actually. He was quite happy before these mowers turned up, and now he's venturing into our gardens where I haven't mowed and mowing the tall grass.
So now you've got a hedge trimmer as well.
There you go. It's a win-win, but the problem is they're going today. Let's go and have a look at one closer. So tell me about this one here. We're looking at the Husqvarna.
Yeah, so this is a commercial size mower, hence why it's got the orange top. But it still works in the same way as our residential units, as it takes off and runs away from us. They all work on razor blades, so everyone gets amazed at how small the cutting system is underneath these, and how's this going to maintain 4 acres with such a small system. The razor blades are obviously spinning very, very fast. They're cutting the grass a lot cleaner, so a better quality finish of grass. And the grass clippings, because they're mowing 2 to 3 times a week, they're minute, so they are feeding back in.
Mowing every day here. I've programmed it to not stop because I love it. Go on. Sorry.
Yeah. So with the razor blades,
we've got to change them
clean,
by the way. Oh,
they would be due. They would be due. So
anyway,
we don't need to change them. But normally around, I generally suggest on properties like this that they're changing the blades around every 8 weeks.
8 weeks.
There's 3 to 6 blades in, depending on the type of mower that you're going with.
And they're no bigger than your typical razor blades.
No,
the old-fashioned razor blades.
Just like, not that I have, but
Neither
just
do
like
I.
you normally use on your face.
Yep.
But very clean cut, feeding back into the lawn because they are minute. So your normal thing of what you had here with big grass clippings everywhere that are killing the grass underneath, you don't have that problem with this. You don't have grass clippings blowing around everywhere.
You can see the remnants of what we did a week ago, and it's falling, it's breaking away now. And right there, because we haven't programmed it to go any closer, you can see that's about 4 days ago, 5 days ago, it's already growing. And today's weather and tomorrow, that's going to be double the size by the end of it.
Most definitely.
You know what? There's not going to be a Husqvarna or a Kress anywhere to be seen here. You know that?
And
do you understand the pain I'm going to be going through?
Look, we're more than happy to show you as many as you like.
Oh, show me! He came prepared, folks. He had his outlines, all right. And you're okay to talk about the pros and cons?
Most definitely.
Well, tell me about the cons on this one there. Because people want to understand that, and at the end, it's better to know it before you experience it on your own.
So I guess a lot of the feedback that we get with the Husqvarna is you'd need a reference station put on your roof.
Okay.
And we have seen, there is one across the way that allows it to get the satellite reception down from around 5 metres down to around that 2 centimetre proximity. And that's why we're allowed to be able to go around these trees and be so close to them. The Husqvarnas also, when they get into big shaded areas, they can't see the satellites as well as the Kress product. So that can be an issue in some places. Most people find that the grass doesn't grow as fast under their trees, so they're more than happy to leave those areas out and just maintain them with the whippersnipper or as the other mower. So
fair enough. That's fair enough.
So that would be probably the only couple of cons that we get out of the
satellite reception. We get that with our bloody phone too, anyway.
Most definitely.
So that's the con on that.
Yep.
It's got a thinner wheel. That's what I can say. And if it's going to be going over the same areas, and if it's slightly boggy, being a thinner width in the wheel, it tends to create more divots or tracks into those existing spots. That's the only other thing I noticed. Whereas the Kress has got a wider wheel, so it's a bit more off-road in that respect.
It does seem that way, and that is a little bit of feedback that we get with them.
Nothing wrong with it at the end of the day. I mean, I don't see any holes here other than just its docking station. But
the track's running in and out all the time.
But admittedly, if you go there, it's very boggy because that's where it's a bit of a swale where all the water collects there. So it's just, you would set that up somewhere where it wouldn't create that over a long period.
Yeah, most definitely. And there's definitely ways around, as you say, whether we put it in a different location. We have synthetic turf grids where it helps the traction.
Easily
and
solved.
Pads, so.
All right, well, that's the Husqvarna. Just let it do its thing. It hasn't finished quite yet, mate. Let's go check out the other one. You're no rush, are you? You've got nowhere to go? Well, you can see the Kress here, folks. It's got the wider wheels, the dogs, the pets. They're all used to it now, so it's part of the family. Did you hear what I said there?
Part of the family, right.
We adopted it. We haven't got the papers yet. That's the problem. So let's have a look and see what happens to Kara's paws here.
Hopefully nothing.
Nothing. She heard the noise and she gets out of the way. So you can see the animals, depending on what type of animal you got, obviously. My dogs are a bit more docile in that respect. Once they get to know the machine, understand that it's here, it's doing its job, they'll just get out of its way and you can just sit here and pat my dogs all day.
Oh, I think they'll be happy with me staying, and you'll be happy for me not to pick them up. So.
Loving it. So tell us a little bit about the Kress itself. How does that work?
Yeah, so Kress is, a lot of people don't know about the Kress product. It's been, it went worldwide about 2 years ago. They have fantastic commercial warranties on them with their handheld products. Their robots are a really strong, well-built machine. Yeah. Work very similar in Husqvarna to the Kress.
Yep.
I guess the pro for the Kress that we find is that you don't need that reference station that you can see in the background that we need for the Husqvarna. This works off much bigger satellite receivers that allows us to not have to worry about that. The other pro with this is that they do work better under shaded areas. I never say that they're going to work 100% under shaded areas, but I don't believe
comparison to the
Husqvarna,
yeah, because it's got a
huge difference. Yeah,
better response or reach.
Yep, and we mapped this one out for the demo under a lot of the trees, and we haven't had one stoppage because it hasn't been able to see the satellite. So that's a big pro for this particular unit. Yeah. The con for the Kress is that we need to come out as a dealer and map out. We have a special mapping cart. We map the areas out. If you're wanting to make changes to your landscape and that, it is a little bit harder with this unit compared to the Husqvarna, which you can actually remote control around yourself.
Okay, so that's the only con against it. Can you change the mapping, or do you have to come back out again?
There are slight changes that you can make as an owner, but the main part is that the mapping cart's required. Now, in the future, we see both changing the ways that they work, whether Husqvarna don't need a reference station, maybe the Kress comes out with products where you can map them out yourself or different ways of mapping. So it's forever changing. We do get people come to us and go, oh, well, what's coming out next year? And things completely change. It's the same as when you buy a phone or you buy a laptop
or anything.
Yeah, as soon as you pull it out, there's going to be something that changes.
Yeah,
so
exactly. They're always
the point
evolving.
of waiting?
And technology doesn't stop. And at the end of the day, if you find something that's adequate to do the job that you want, and this is more than adequate, understanding its habits and how to program it, well, that's like anything, really. Any new appliance or apparatus you bring into the house or buy, it's going to need some training, some sort of knowledge building and understanding and programming. And luckily enough, I've got none of that in my ability, so I get the other ones to do it. I just get out there and I text everybody, it's stuck again. And the only problem I found was, the holes. If I did not get to that hole in particular, that it's found itself caught in and fixed it, it'll always go back there and get caught again. So it's a repetitive action of maintenance that we need to maintain and do because it is vital for the property. Otherwise, why would we have them? Just to cut the lawns and have holes everywhere?
Most definitely. And the big change is that you're not on that ride-on, or you're not pushing that mower around all the time. So you've got so much more time to be doing other things around the property. And that's the same when it comes to the commercial guys as well. Like a lot of people go, oh, you're taking jobs. It's definitely not about that. It's allowing the owner or the commercial site the time to go and work on their hedges, to go and work on much more important things than sitting on that mower.
Well, at the end of the day, there's contractors who do mowing and hedging and brush cutting and all. So the mowing is one of a million tasks in the garden, folks. And like you said, I don't think it's taking jobs away. It's actually helping people. And realistically, if you could sell one in every household, mate, you wouldn't be here talking to me today, will you?
No.
You'd have half a dozen here. Maybe you do end up selling 1,000 of them.
We'll have a few in here, I think, within 12 months.
Sounds like a plan. No, it's been great. All right. No, you can't take it. No. All right, take it. Hurry up before I change my mind.
It's time to go. It's time to go.
It's a hard one. Hey, Krishna, you're going to step it up, mate. Your job now.
See ya.
No, hey, he's already gone. Thank you.
Hey.
That's okay, mate. We'll be right.
Go on, Vasily.
Come on, get him. Come on, get him. Well, folks, I chew my words too early sometimes because the guys are going to take the little one, and apparently I think they're going to drop this big one off. Keep laughing,
well, possibly. I'll
just send the
invoice through this afternoon.
Good on you. Tell me about this little baby here.
All right, so this is really the first one in Australia at the moment. We're in testing. This can actually mow for 8 hours. It's like a zero turn, right on zero turn as such, but it's autonomous. So for the mapping of this one, you get on top, sit on it, run around all the boundaries. Then you jump off, it knows what to do, just like the autonomous small robots.
So you don't have to mark out exclusion zones?
You still mark out your exclusions.
It's within, if there's
it
like a
depends
little
on the
pond.
site. Most definitely. But this is a level 5 in autonomy. So
what does that mean?
Most vehicles, autonomous vehicles, are level 4. So level 5 is actually the next level up. So this has lidar radar, cameras, runs off
Satellite?
Satellites. Sorry,
that's okay.
Lost a bit. This is the first time I've actually seen this in Australia. So
well, we've got to test it out, don't we?
Well, we certainly do.
But not here.
But not here today. So, but 8 hour
I don't know what I've got to do, folks. Twist his arm. Kara, come here. Come and eat him.
No, I'm getting out of the way.
Level 5 autonomous ride-on, well, not a ride-on, but you do ride it on to go around the perimeter. What speed does it go at?
9 kilometres an hour.
You can you jack it up to about 19?
So you can go down to the local
pick up the milk
and come back
bread.
and say you're not driving.
Exactly. Just put a little note there, leave your money there. Cameras are here. Literally.
We have cameras throughout everywhere, different sensors throughout. So if someone does stand in front of it, it's going to see you from a distance, slow down, go around you, come back later to make sure that if that hasn't been mapped out, that we can then go and mow. So 8 hour run time on it, super good speed. Runs just like a zero turn, so you've got your general blades compared to your razor blades on your smaller mower.
So it cuts like a normal ride-on or a mower, that is.
Yeah, so
but it does a large area, and level 5 autonomy, whatever you call that, but it's self-driven. It knows what to do on its own.
Yep.
The biggest question?
Money. This one, I have no idea yet.
All right.
Those ones out there,
I can work with those. What's that one?
So that one starts at about $15,000.
That's
doing
there.
16,000 square metres. $15,000.
Okay, so let's dumb it down for people who've got a standard 1 acre block, half acre block. You don't need one of those units.
You certainly don't. So we've got units starting at around that $2,000 mark.
It's like a quality push mower, basically.
Yeah,
you can get cheap ones, but they rattle and all that.
We do a lot of testing for different brands and stuff. So we've chosen the brands that we believe you're going to get the least amount of issues out of. I wouldn't say that anything is set and forget, but these are as close to that as they come.
Well, you're from Batmo, you're talking about all the different brands out there, and the ones you're working with at the moment is Husqvarna and the Kress, correct?
Yeah, so we work with Husqvarna, Kress, and we also actually work with Segway.
Okay.
And they're the 3 brands that we really believe are in the market and really the leaders in the robotic line.
But it's not only mowers that you do, guys, or Batmo does.
No, so we specialise in all battery and robotic lawn and garden equipment. So if you don't want that autonomous mower and you'd love to get out on your mower, we have push mowers, we have ride-on mowers, but we only specialise in battery. So there is nothing petrol in our store. We are the first store in Australia to actually go that way.
Are these going solar eventually?
There are actual solar setups that some places are already working on.
Yep.
So it is possible.
Their own setup,
They're
not
full
part of
setups.
that. Yeah, full setups.
Yeah, yep. So the good thing with all these robotic mowers is most people that have them, they don't recognise any change in their power outage or power output with any of these mowers. They are very, very low use. So you're talking maybe $50, $100 a year in power costs. And that's me probably exaggerating that as well, so it's probably a lot less.
It cost me more than that in fuel just to cut the lawns once.
Exactly.
Once, and 2 days of cutting.
All that time.
Vibration on the arms, and my ears are popping and all things like that. So huge difference, folks. I mean, you get so much more time to yourself, and that's the part I forgot to ask you or talk to you about, is the holes. Like we said earlier, I'm not sure if we actually mentioned it, folks. You know, at the end of the day, you've got obstacles in the way that may appear suddenly, like a branch falling down from a tree, or a ball or a toy from an animal, or even holes, as I have from rabbits. And we're not just talking little pinholes. They can dig a bloody hole that's big enough for the actual ride-on or autonomous mower to fall in. I have more time to look after that. I've been walking around with a little bucket and a spade, just filling in little holes and maintaining and picking up all the little branches that I otherwise would think, oh, don't worry about that, I'll run over it with a mower. That doesn't work. At the end of the day, you're chewing up the blades and doing damages. It's called being lazy, but this has really changed my attitude to it. It's a sad day. Let's go say goodbye to Kress. Come on. It is a bloody sad day. I actually never thought I'd be feeling like this, folks, and it's not an emotional, well, it is actually, isn't it? Yeah, I don't normally cry. I don't think I will cry, but yeah, I'll do a segment in about a week or 2 weeks and show you what's the state of our lawn after that, and then you'll appreciate how good are these units. You having second thoughts yet, mate?
Second thoughts in sending you an invoice or taking the demo mowers away?
How do you sleep at night? I don't know. I really don't know. You do this to everybody, don't you? Drop it off and take it away. Tease, tease, tease.
It's all about realising that they actually work. That's the biggest thing with these demos. A lot of people don't think they'd ever work.
Loaded, locked up, and ready to go to the next location, right?
We are, yeah.
So
busy time of the year for us.
Tell me about Batmo. How long have you been in there?
So we've been a mobile service for almost 5 years now.
Yeah.
And we basically are qualified landscapers, qualified turf curator.
Yep.
That have come into the industry from Husqvarna originally.
Yeah. How did you get into this, if you're in the landscaping?
Well, Husqvarna came to us and asked us about installing the mowers, having our experience in the landscape to be able to install and offer better options for how the mowers can work in the best way.
Yeah.
And then through that, more and more research that we did in the battery and the robotics side of things was where we pushed out of our landscaping business recently and do this full time now as well. So we are a full supply, install, service. So we make sure that we're with you right throughout the experience of them, and hopefully from start to many
end.
years time still working with you.
That's fantastic. So it's not just a product off the shelf, take it home and good luck.
No,
You'll
definitely.
come out and set it up for the people too as well?
Yeah, so probably 99 out of 100 of our mowers that we sell, we install as well.
Fantastic.
The big problems that we have with these mowers is the installation's not done correctly and people get upset that they're not working the way
So when you install it, you don't install it properly?
So that's what happens to them.
I know,
and that's why they get us.
Yeah. No, so if anybody wants to find you, Batmo is the name, and the batmo.com.au, folks. I'll send you photos in 2 weeks and show you what my lawn is looking like and see if you can sleep at night after that. What do you reckon?
Good luck. I look forward to seeing the long grass again, so you definitely call me back.
Yeah, so you can send me that bloody invoice, huh? Take care, mate.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Pleasure. Thank you, and thank you. Thanks for the headache. All right, get out of here.